Rachel wants to share a story about a turkey she saved from the slaughterhouse.
So my high school best friend was Rosie Jones, and they had two different turkeys that they were hand feeding, and they were raising it to slaughter for Thanksgiving. And the male is the one that they actually did cook. The female, on the other hand, I actually paid them $75. I believe it was my sophomore year of high school, and I just couldn't handle the fact that they were going to kill her. So I bought her for $75, and I brought her home and gave her to my dad, who had a chicken coop in his backyard. And so I gave him the turkey, and I was just like, please save the turkey from death. It doesn't want to be eaten. And so he saved it, and he kept the turkey, but he put the turkey in with his chickens. And then it got really, really, really sick. And he took it to doctors, and he did all this research, and he was trying to save this poor turkey, and he couldn't save it. Felt horrible. He was depressed about it for a I do remember
time.
He got really depressed.
Still depressed about it. If you talk to him about that turkey, he's still like traumatized. Because here's the punchline. You want to tell the punchline?
Well, it turns out there was something in the chickens carry some kind of bacteria. And so having the turkey in with the chickens, the bacteria actually killed the turkey. But what was so messed up is later on he found out that all he needed to do was put this type of antibiotics in the water, and it actually would have saved the turkey, and he would have been fine. But no one could figure that out during the period, so the turkey died. So it was just the irony of it all. It was that I had rescued this turkey from the butcher block to take it to my father's, who killed it.
It died a worse life because it got sickly and ill and just couldn't walk. It was a horrible death.
It was totally horrible death. The poor turkey would have been better off being eaten.
Just having its head chopped off.
It would have
That reminds me of another great story. This has nothing to do with any of the house or anything.
That guinea pig?
No. This is actually recent. This is within the last year or two.
Okay.
Our parents, Dad and Lisa, were camping out in the RV at the beach, and there was an injured seagull, a broken wing. I was like, oh, poor seagull, we need to take it to the bird rescue, and they'll take care of the seagull and re-release it, or find it a home. So the seagull didn't want anything to do with us. It was like, fuck you, go away, and just kept on flopping away. We kept on trying to catch it. And eventually the seagull ended up on the railroad tracks. And we're trying to chase down the seagull to rescue it. The next thing is train comes.
And poof, there goes the seagull.
The train comes and we can't stay on the tracks chasing the seagull. The seagull just explodes because the train hits it. Moral of the story is leave wildlife alone.
The turkey was not a wild animal, though. It really was like raised and brought up to be someone's turkey dinner, and I was trying to do the right thing. Yes. I was trying to rescue it because my dad was really into birds, and all I really did was give it a horrible death by allowing my father to take care of it. He got it sick and it died a very slow, painful death. But it just goes to show.
Sometimes it's better just not to interfere. Just let it be.
Their path has already been set out for them. Just let them have it.
The turkey's time was to go. It was going to die no matter what. Same with that damn seagull.
That's what happens. You can actually force things, but what happens is eventually all you're really doing is prolonging the inevitable. In the seagull case, they just sped it up.
They sped it way up.
So fucked
that
up.
Seagull had another couple days. We got it done in like 20 minutes.
So fucked up. That's totally a dad story too. That is like totally a dad story.